Alright, part 8 of A Noire. Just setting up my computer, and we're working. Good. Alright, so I'm still in Vice. Doing drugs and stuff. Well, not doing drugs, but solving drug crimes. Manifest Destiny.
Earl Phelps, shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Alright.
Morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Alright. Off we go. Exit.
This is no battle of wits between you and me. I never pick on an unknown.
Bust in there and find the guy.
Alright. So,
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
go on, Roy.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
So many of these morphine cases am I gonna have?
Homicide guys are already inside.
Alright.
Bukowski,
Phelps, back again.
we're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Alright. Let's have a look at this dude.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Alright, so I don't need to search him. Oh no, it's just a packet of cigarettes. Waste of my time.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Some beer bottles. Alright.
Never the same, are they?
What's this over here? Nothing. Ah, it's a beer bottle. I don't need to check that out. What's this? Matches. No. Nothing. Alright. So, over this way. No, that was the beer.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Where are the... Oh, there we go. This is the other one. Nope. Nothing in your hand? Nope. Just look in your jacket. No. What about this side? Your wallet? No, morphine.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Nothing. Alright, so all he had on him was the morphine. So that's one. It's only one morphine. What's in this? Cartons of cigarettes.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
I want to open it, but I can't. Rifles.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Alright, what's in this case?
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Nope.
What's that click?
What was that click? Oh, something's going on. Well,
Neat trick.
What?
The case must have
Got
cost
here?
more than the trumpet. Just when I think I've seen it all. He kept his stash close at hand.
Right, so needle. No, I just checked that. Put it back. Put it back, Phelps. Ticket. Blue
We should
Room
follow up on
Jazz
the
Club.
musician angle.
Okay, so it's only got those 2 things that you can... I think. Yeah. Music's telling me that I've found everything. Alright.
Never the same.
Go talk to this woman. Let's see if I can do better than
Ma'am, I'm Detective
last
Phelps,
time.
Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Okay, well, that's a lie. Straight away.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Okay, so that seems to be the truth.
Where do you think he got the money?
Yes.
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie
Two for
was in
two.
over his head, but he was a decent boss.
I don't even know where... I don't even know where... there were 3
All the good
corpses.
ones, Phelps.
So hang on. Is that people? I didn't even get the hostess's name. Oh no, I've done that. Let's see if I can go in here. No. Oh, there he is.
Bad luck, Eddie.
I didn't even see him.
Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Okay. So he's got nothing on him. Let's walk around. Oh, the safe. What's in
They
here?
didn't even try to crack the safe.
Just money. A weapon. No, I want to go that way. Nothing behind here. No. Step over him. Whoa. Alright. So.
I friends who work at the Examiner. How about $5 for the exclusive?
No. 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 Not $5 for the exclusive. Thank you very much. Locations. Alright, let's go to the station first.
You know the way. You can drive.
So we go to the station, find out what was stolen from the vehicle. The ship, I think it was. The army ship. Then we might be able to find some more evidence at the Blue Room. What the hell's going on here?
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
Alright,
This way.
Caldwell. Let's go find out what was taken from this ship.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the massive club?
Well, let's have a look at Serial number M1918A5. 8A5. 8. Well, the Valor cigarettes.
This is the crate we recovered.
Must be on the next page.
You think the Vice Boys get any on the side?
Sounds like Garrus from Mass Effect. Probably is. So hang on. Wait. Valor cigarettes. Kelso. Courtney Sheldon. He's one of the guys. Alright, well, where's this?
Enough to arm 3 companies.
Ah. 30 cal rifle. Trench knife carbines. So what? Hang on. Yep. So I've done that one. VARs. Yeah, I couldn't find that one. 805. Okay, so can I go to the next page? So there's those. No. And what the shit am I supposed to do now?
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
List of passengers. What the freak? So, yeah. Valor cigarettes, yeah. The morphines.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
Oh, Valor cigarettes.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Thanks, Harry. Sound like Garrus. Alright, so where to now? Go to the blue room. Yeah, let's go to the blue room. Go to the blue room.
Mouthpiece.
Get out of the way.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah, you can drive.
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowd.
They got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
So they must have done the robbery and he might have stolen it from the rest of them? Something like that. Alright, let's go in here.
Whoever cooked these were some good grits.
take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Herr Officer. We have work to do.
Okay.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I'm going to accuse her because, wait, the blue room pass. I might use that one. I'll see what she says.
Hopheads appear to get a free pass at this club. You all know about the morphine.
And how do you expect to prove that?
Yep, I'll do the pass.
I have a rehearsal to
Oh,
finish. It's
shit.
safe to leave.
So that was wrong.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's a lie.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Stakeout. Oh man, another tailing mission. I don't like these. Alright, so she's still up there, you're indicating. So in that cab straight ahead. And right. Whee. And right again.
These people!
You idiot. Left.
11:25, code 6.
Right, where are you gonna go now? Right, I reckon.
trail.
She's right there. Do I move in? Yes. Alright, so... where'd she go? Is this her house? She's saying something. What is in this place? Where are you leading me? I reckon this just might be. Could be a trap. Just listen to the door, you dickhead. Right. Oh, Phelps. What are you doing?
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Okay. Apparently this guy's the drug kingpin.
Get another spoon.
Yeah.
LAPD.
Special, miss?
We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy.
Roy's
I
mouth
see you
didn't
brought
move.
Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was in Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Alright, let's have a look at my... No, I don't... Let's have a look at this. I can't. Alright, so I'm going to... Bad cop.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Alright.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Alright, so I'm going to accuse, just so I can see what I'm supposed to prove.
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh?
No, I don't have proof that it was his.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
I'm gonna bad cop him.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you.
Alright, so maybe
Hey,
he's
you
not
boys want some
drug
lunch?
kingpin.
How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's
Maybe
no way of
it's-
watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Okay. So he is drug.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car.
Okay.
Go!
Alright, let's run. She can run fast down the stairs. Not that way. Where am I going?
You can drive.
Bus
Fine,
shooting.
where are we headed?
Where do you think we're headed? The bus shooting. Hurry up. Let's get there. You can drive better than me.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified.
Alright, come on. Let's go. I wonder if I'm going to be able to capture this guy or just shoot him. Why are you still in the bus? Go around, dude.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole. All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronson.
Stay, ladder.
Repeating,
Let's go.
all units, officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
You're clear, go!
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Where the hell are you?
I've got you.
Well, where am I supposed to go?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Why do I get up? Maybe I climbed up the wrong building.
You're covered, Phelps.
Alright. Shit. Alright. So I think I might have climbed up the wrong ladder. Let's see if there's another way up.
You're clear, go!
Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get up behind him. Hopefully I can do that. Yep, there's a ladder here. Alright, so note to self next time.
Move, I've got you.
Go right behind him. Okay. So it sounds like it's pinned down at the moment. Yes. There's some cover here.
You're clear, go!
Shit! Gotcha. Alright. So I'm assuming that's one of the stolen VARs. Alright. Let's have a look at this dude. Alright, first of all... Yep.
It's one of the BARs.
Yeah. No. Empty. I think this is nothing as well. Yeah, it's just empty magazines. Alright. No. No. At hand. No. In his jacket. Let's have a look. Nothing on that side. Alright.
Phone number and restaurant table.
I think that's it.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
You're on this bus, dude?
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Okay.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I'm gonna go bad cop. See, this is difficult. I'm gonna go bad cop.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Back up.
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Right. So, let's find around here. Ring up for an address. This place. Phone number.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks for your help.
Don't I need to find... Don't I need the address for that phone number? Maybe not. Alright, so... I don't need to go to the police station. We'll go to Kelso's apartment. And Roy can drive.
You're behind the wheel. Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer.
He is a tough customer.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Yep, he's a cool customer. Alright. And Jack?
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I think you might be telling the truth, but I'm gonna go bad cop.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You'd better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
I think he's lying. Oh, shit. But he's such a cool, good cop.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Lie. I think.
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3
shit.
of them.
The goddamn fool.
Right, so I got
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
I'm gonna go good cop.
Come on, Jack.
And I was wrong.
You were there.
Damn
you must
it.
know something. People are dying over this morphine.
We had been in port 2 days, and the Navy crew were busy unloading. Most of us were making final arrangements to travel home. Everything that was stolen was taken straight from the dockside. Police interviewed my unit and most of the swabbies.
Damn
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm gonna be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
You can drive to
How many
the
more
shooting.
friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Of course, the shooting. Come on, Roy, hurry up.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't.
What are you doing,
Jack
Roy?
will never give up his
Drive.
own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Okay. Let's chase these dudes down. See if I can go over this ramp.
Step on it, huh? Get in close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer.
Yeah, I'm trying to get closer, dude.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
All right.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Yeah. Ooh, fuck's sake, dude. Try it.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I've got to get close to him first.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
These guys aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire! God damn!
All right.
Throw out the guns.
In the face. You can get one in the face. Kablam blam. Yay, an achievement. Alright. So, let's have a look. Is there anything in the car first? No. Let's have a look at the boot. No? Why can't I look in the boot? Another one of the BARs. Why couldn't I... Oh, there's a newspaper there. For a flashback. What's this? Ah. Copy of the manifest.
LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Alright. So... let's see if you've got anything in here.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Alright. Nothing. Okay.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Alright, let's have a look at this. LAPD scandal could go all the way to the top.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor?
Roy.
District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl. Detective. Administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
Roy, you
So what do you
son
want
of a bitch.
in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
He's gonna set me up. Alright. So I can't look at that dude. Alright, so where am I supposed to go now? One of these two. Hang on. What am I doing? Let's have a look at the manifest or the clues. Copy of the manifest. It doesn't actually. Shooter's notebook. Cotton Sheldon, Mickey Cohen. Alright, so I don't think it matters. Let's go there first. Alright, so let's go there first. See what happens.
You can drive.
Alright. So we can stop a couple of these.
Taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Alright, so it should be another hit squad. Too late.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
That was close.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Alright, so should
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Oh, yes! Let's go. Come on. Faster. Let's go faster.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Oh, shit.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer.
Oh, those stupid fucking magical fences. Alright, it's crashed. As have I, several times.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Got him. Got him. So that's another hit squad down. Oh, you lost your hat. Maybe I might have been able to... if I was quick enough. Alright, post office. Post office, post office, post office. Post office. Alright, Roy, you can drive.
Can you drive to this one?
Alright. Okay, so we'll see if we can actually stop this guy at the post office. We can't. Nah, already in progress. Alright. Now. What the hell are you doing, Cole? Hello?
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch!
Weapons on the ground! Now!
I hear you, I'm moving!
Alright. A couple of dudes left. Where are they?
Eyes open! He's around here somewhere.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Ah!
You're clear,
Might be
go!
able to- there we go. Done. Just have to flank them. Yeah, okay. Just dump that. Okay. Alright, so who's this dude?
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Okay. Nothing. I don't think there's going to be anything else on his hands or his face or anything.
Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Hang on. I want to have a look in here before I have a look at that corpse. Let's see if there's anything around. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Let's look up here. Doesn't look like it. Better safe than sorry. Nothing. Nothing that I can find. Alright, let's have a look at this corpse. Let's see what he's got on him. Oh, he's still alive. What the shit?
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Oh no, it was worth a try.
God.
The Ice
Bear
Company.
Ice Company. It really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Has he got anything in his jacket? No. No. No, just a hand. Alright. Okay, so I think we need to go to this meeting. Scope out this meeting. You can drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Case notes.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Light them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
All right, let's move up. See if
On
we
the
can move
roof,
up,
Cole,
up,
nail
up, 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 up. Ooh, shit, balls. Oh, they're behind me as well.
Holding you, asshole.
Oh shit! Now there's more dudes.
Stay in cover. Get in cover! They're making a run for it after them! Get in cover, now!
I lost my hat.
I'm gonna
Lost my
put out an
damn hat.
APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Okay. Police station. Let's see what Courtney has to say for himself.
You're behind the wheel.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Now there's that doctor.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
All right.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about
See
their
if he's
involvement,
lying.
but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
All right. Let's have a look. I don't think I can blame it on him. Maybe I can.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
I will. Confession. See if I can use that.
Jack isn't scared
What?
of you, Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
Fucking hell.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Or maybe this is the one that I used that
So you don't
confession.
mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Maybe I should have used this one for them. Or maybe I've just completely fucked it.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
What? So yeah, I'm getting dicked over.
Certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press.
Thanks a lot, Roy.
What the hell were you thinking?
Thanks a lot, Roy, you fucking asshole.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Well, shit house. Well, Cole, if you hadn't have done that, hadn't have done the wrong thing, you wouldn't have got in trouble. But Roy, he was my partner. He should have had my back. Oh man. Actions have earned me a demotion. Demoted to arson. So I missed one clue. Alright. I'm going to have to leave it there for about 10 minutes or so. Because I've had numerous phone calls. And I need to find out what's going on. So I will be back momentarily. But thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon.